So everything's pink, okay? We got the pink table saw, okay? The pink drill. Gotta have that, and then every girl needs is your own pink chainsaw. Woo! Just picked it up along the way, just like it. Loved wood shop in school. Dated a few carpenters. Learned from them, yeah. So it's just from the guys that I date, being in the trades, and just wanting to learn.
Great, and tell me about the web series.
Web series. It's called The Handy Goddess. Oh no. She's a can-do girl that just takes care of tasks on her own, takes charge, and does the job with a smile. It's but taking on projects with a smile. You know, and it's basically, I mean, the heart behind it is no matter what challenge is there, you're going to have fun with it. And she's a little obsessed with sex. You can hear that in the language, which makes it great fun. Actually, I have a blast coming up with this stuff. It's just like me and my imaginary friend are coming up with it, and we, you know, I just talk it out, and it works. It's fun.
Great. And then how do people respond to it on the internet, to the series?
People are responding quite well. For the most part, yeah, because they see this unusual, unique, one-of-a-kind thing. No one else is doing it. You make home improvement sexy, which is great, because home improvement is kind of, you know, boring to some degree, but I just kind of make it funny. It's kind of my nature, but in a very, very understated way, and it always has been, but very understated. Very. But I just got some advice from people in the industry. Sell Your TV Concept Now, I don't know, might as well plug them. They gave me the idea. This is, Barbara, you're doing it, just do it. So I do it. And now I'm having really fun with it because you can just play with language. It's creative. Besides, I think people need to lighten up about sex, you know? We should be loving each other a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to show you my rabbit. Alright, he started out like this, and then I created this.
Not everybody has a giant rabbit in their backyard.
But everyone should have a giant rabbit in their backyard, I think. Okay, so let's design some furniture, and I'm going to make this functional, okay? And I think that I'm going to make myself a love chair. What we're going to need is something that's kind of got some curves and arches, you know, okay? So, alright, I got my wood. Okay, now I've got, I chose to use poplar, okay, because we gotta have a nice hard wood. Alright, I mean, this piece is gonna get some action. We gotta make sure it stands up, alright? Okay, so what we need to do is take our boards and put them together so we have one solid piece, alright? And how we're gonna do that is by, you know, creating like a butt joint, alright? And to do that, what we're gonna need is to do that, what we're going to do is butt the boards like that. Okay? And that means we're going to have to cut off the rough side, alright? And then we can have skin on skin, alright? The edge, alright? And cut off the rough stuff, alright? So let's lay these out on the table saw and get shaving. Okay? So I got the table saw all set up, and now I'm going to put on my safety glasses, alright? And let's get going. get a nice enough fit, and you want the glue just to kind of ooze out of there, all right? Okay. So, let's keep doing it. Line these up, we got the glue oozing out. I'm going to cinch these down really nice and tight. All right, and then let's flip it over and do the other side. All right, now if you just lube these things up, they work a lot better. Just like with everything. Woo! Look at what I got. Okay, it is an animal skin. All right, okay, it's not real animal skin. It is PVC vinyl because I don't want to kill any animals for this project. I just want to act like one on it when I'm done. All right, so before we get to the upholstery, all right, what we're first going to have to do is stain the wood, okay? So let's go ahead and put on a dark skin color. All right, and I like to use a gel stain, okay, because it's really got a great texture to it, okay? It's nice and creamy. All right, it's just kind of fun to put on. And then what you're going to want to do is just massage it into this wood. All right, just nice and hard. Okay, what we're going to do is just kind of stroke it. And you want to make sure that you're going with the length of the wood, okay? And really work it in there. And we're going to have some nice results. So yeah, it's looking pretty good now. I'm just keep rubbing it in. Okay, make sure it's nice and even. Okay, and then you make sure you pushed it all the way into the grain. All right, and then we're going to flip this baby over and work it from the other side. Woo, this is looking good, okay? You're getting the results. Okay, and then you're going to want to make sure you follow the manufacturer's instructions. And when everything is completely dry, we can finish it off with some polyurethane, okay? Just a couple coats. And when that's dry, I'm going to drill a few holes and put on the feet. Okay, so here we go. Everything's all dry and ready to go for us. But I have a little confession to make here first. And that is that, okay, I'm a virgin. I've never done this before. And, you know, so I have gone out and I've gotten some advice from some very well-trained professional men. They've given me some good tips. Okay, and then I've been doing some reading and looking at a lot of pictures. Okay, so I think I'm ready to hop on and get it going. Okay, and they say that we're going to need a special tool for this. Okay, and I don't have one on me, so I'm just going to have to make my own. Okay, so here we go. What am I going to do? I just got a block of wood. All right, we're going to trim the corners and then drill a few holes and pound a few nails. Take this little old handle for a paintbrush and just stick it in. Okay, staple on some rubber and we're ready to go. Woo! I've got myself a webbing stretcher. All right, let's put the webbing on. Now, I'm not cutting these individually. I'm going to cut them as we go, all right? So here we go. I got my little tool. And I think what this does is it just kind of grabs right in there, kind of just, woo, grabs on, and we're going to stretch it across. And since I don't have that hammer with the tack already on the end of it, I'm going to use my staple gun right now and get it going, and then I'll finish it off with a hammering. Okay. Woo! There we go. Okay, we got it all on. Got the webbing put on the chair. All right, so now what they say we have to do is cover this in burlap. Okay. Well, I don't have any burlap, but I do have this other fabric, okay, that just might do the trick. All right, so I'm just going to take this. Perfect. Put it all over the chair. We're going to tuck under the edges, okay, and staple it on. There we go. Okay, we got the fabric all on here. All right, that's just perfect. Now, what they say we have to do is put on this stuff. It's called ply grip. Okay, it's metal material. Okay, don't you just love the name of that? ply grip. I mean, it's firm yet flexible. Okay, you gotta like that. All right, so here we go. We're gonna come around, lay down here. Okay, and then we're just gonna line it up along the edge and staple it on. Woo! There we go. Got that on. Now what do I do? Okay, now we put the padding on, so they say, and best instruction I've found says that you're supposed to make it a ½ inch longer on each side, okay? So I'm just going to use my old tape measure here and cut my foam to, let's see, 23 inches, all right? And then we're going to glue that on, okay? Woo! Okay, so there we go, and then you're just going to want to squish it down all over and really make sure that it's attached, okay? All right, so now let's cut some fabric. Ooh, okay, here we go. Oh! Lift this up and just kind of put this underneath. Okay. Doing that backwards. Woo! There we go, we got it up, all ready to go. Now I'm just going to come over here to the ply grip, close it up to about 30 degrees, okay? And then you're going to notice that I did cover it in batting, okay? It's a little bit wider than the foam. Okay, so now let's put this batting to bed under the top sheet. Here we go. Whew. Okay, then we're going to come down and put it like this, and then it's just going to snug around the edges, okay, and that's going to go easy around that, and then down here, that's not going to be very attractive, is it? I'm going to have wrinkles in the middle if I do it like that. It's not going to stretch around the lower corner, okay? All right, so that means I'm going to have to, I've got it. Okay, we're going to do plan B, and that is what I was originally going to do, is we're just going to make a cushion and just stick it down, but I didn't know how I was going to get the cushion to stick down. So I can do it this way. We could just slide this over, okay, and then I'm going to make a little edge, sew that corner, and then just kind of making it, so I think it'll work. Ooh, so now all I have to do is attach this. Just going to kind of tuck it under the ply grip, okay? Just kind of stick it in there, all right? And then press it down firmly, all right? And then nail it, okay, all the way around. Here we go. Kind of like this position. Just think of the possibilities. Now, this is great. I mean, you could just climb all over this chair. Woo! Thing, and just kind of come down here and ooh, I like this position. And then you can just kind of lay here like this and maybe spread your legs. Woo! And then you can get up and sit like this, you know. Okay, and then you could actually woo, turn around and go like this too. All right, and then if you wanted, you just kind of put your legs up, okay, and you just kind of sit back and really relax, okay, and oh, where is my man? And I did paint this a couple years ago. I guess I'm gonna have to paint myself another man. Okay, so, ooh, play with me on my new piece of furniture. All right, oh, and did I tell you about my knee pad? I'm gonna show you this. Ooh, okay. Ow, that's kind of sore in the knees. Okay, here we go. It's right here, just kind of pull it out. Okay, then it comes out to here. Okay, and then just, oh, that's just so much better. All right, so I don't know what you're gonna do in this position, but imagine if you had two people here. Okay, so there you go. That is my new little lovemaking chair. But actually, what this is really is just a chase lounge. But I'd say the chase is over if you got me down. Look at this disgusting pile of rocks I have in my side yard. Well, I need to find a solution to do something with them. So you know what I've decided to do? I'm going to build a cobblestone walkway right here. So I got my friend contractor Dave over here, and he's going to help me absolutely jackhammer the sidewalk away. Ah, it's going to be great. All right, so what do I need to know?
Well, first of all, we have a Whacker jackhammer that we rented from our local Home Depot.
Did he say a whacker? A Whacker jackhammer?
It is a company name. They make other products, but they do make the Whacker jackhammer.
I guess somebody in this company has a sense of humor. And check out the size of this thing.
Now, sweetie, if you're going to play with a man's tool, you have to make sure you wear the proper protection.
What does he mean by proper protection? I've got my boots. Will these work?
You're all set, sweetie.
They're not steel-toed.
That's okay. We'll keep them away from the sharp objects.
Okay, perfect. So, how do we use this baby?
Okay, first you want to step here. Now pull up.
Just lift?
You always want to lift it by the handle here. Because if you lift it by this handle...
Ow! Oh, I can't believe I had that reaction.
Now remember, there is a proper way to handle a tool.
Show me how to handle your tool.
You're going to want to put it in place and turn it on.
Did he just say what I think he said? Okay, we're going to put it in place and turn it on. Okay, let me see if I can lift it. Oh my goodness, I can.
Barely.
It's heavy.
Okay. You can drag it. Turn it this way.
Okay, if I can drag it.
Put your hands underneath.
Underneath.
Cup gently and pull. See?
Okay, that's easier. All right. Okay. Okay. So now we just let's use it. Let's use it.
Okay.
I'm a little intimidated by this. Just go for it.
You go, girl.
Oh wait, I have to put on my ear protection and my eye protection.
What I want you to do is spread your legs a little, pull the tool close, squeeze firmly on the handle, and you'll turn it on.
I can do that. Okay. Ah! Okay, this is kind of fun and I was scared. All right. Yes, I'm finished. Oh, don't help me. I got it. Okay, thanks. Oh, that was fun. I'm all done.
You did a great job, Barbara.
Thank you, Dave. I feel like a complete woman now. It is big. I mean, it is amazing. Oh, it's just like he's a giant, you know? Come on, I have to show you. Can you believe it? I mean, it's like oversized. Let's go check it out real close. I mean, I saw this thing and I said, you know, I've just got to have him. Okay, so let's go back to the studio and I think I'm gonna make one of these. Oh, I am home. Oh, this is perfect. I am so excited. I've never done anything like this before. Okay, so what do I need to get prepared? I know. I think I need a toy version of the real thing. You know, just to look at. Okay, and I think I've got one in my studio, so let's go. Here it is. Isn't it cute? Oh, I think it's perfect. I had this in my house, and I think that it's exactly the type of bunny that I want for this sculpture, all right? So now we need to figure out what is the framework that we're gonna have, because I want this thing to stand straight up. So we've got to have a firm structure. Oh, yay! Now, I'm gonna put it right here, okay, the big bunny. Except, I don't think I can do this here with all these trees hanging down, right? So what I'm gonna have to do is just get out my chainsaw and trim the trees a bit. Oh, I just love this thing. It makes you feel so powerful. All right, let's get to work. This is a lot of tree I'm cutting down here, but you know, gotta do it. There we go. I'll just cut this in pieces and we'll be done. Here we go. Let's just tie this baby up in a nice big knot. All right. Oh, just got to cinch this baby down. A little more. Okay. I'm going to do this. Okay. Pull this under nice and snug. Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh. Oh, yes. This is just perfect. Okay, got it all bundled. Gee, I almost broke a sweat on that one. Okay. Now it's time for the construction. Next, I'm going to pick up the bunny and let's decide how large I want to make this thing. Well, I'm thinking you probably want it as big as possible. And with an appropriate size head, and that would be just perfect. So, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and cut these boards and we're going to start constructing this. Here we go. Okay. So I've got like 70 inches to the top of the body, and I'm going to cut that in half, and that's 35. Okay, and that's going to be the depth and the width of the body. Okay, so I'm just going to go cut a bunch of pieces and let's start assembling. Perfect. Okay. Look at this. I've got 2 feet. I've got 2 legs. I've got 2 hands and a nose. So this is fabulous. It looks like my bunny is really beginning to take shape. Okay. So now what do I have to do? Well, I guess it's time to give this thing an erection. I mean, erect this thing. Gee, and I thought I was all hammered out. Well, I guess it's time to get in position. All right, I'm ready, so let's get it up. Oh goodness. Okay, and then just kind of, keep lifting. And, oh, yes. There, it's perfectly standing straight up and at attention. All right, so now what do we do with this? Well, okay, we've got the bunny and we've got the skeleton, so next we need to put on another layer like the muscle or something, okay? And I think we can create that with chicken wire. So I'm going to take this stuff and I'm going to tie up my bunny. I'm going to take this and I'm going to mold it all around his body and get him all wrapped up. And then I think we can just simply attach it with the staple gun, all right? And let's just start building this thing. Go. Got my rabbit all wrapped up and ready for some action, okay? But first, I think before I can actually do anything else to this rabbit, I need to find its home, or, you know, the position that it needs to sit in for the next long while. Here we go, the only corner in the property. And it's time to clean this mess up and get this fountain working properly, but it's not going to work there, so we're just going to have to move it. All right, so I'm going to move the fountain, put the rabbit there, and then he'll have a permanent home, and everything will be just, you know, perfect. Okay, let's move a fountain. All right, here we go. Whew! Oh, that wasn't so hard. Oh, and that just kind of comes off. Oh goodness, this stuff is heavy. Another piece, and this one's getting a little heavier. Okay, I think if I pull this thing out, that'll be good. All right. And then let's just see if we can, it's gonna, woo, there we go. We're gonna just gently lift it off and then put it down. Oh, goodness. Oh, this is heavy. All right. There we go. Now what do we do? Let's see. It's just, oh, it just doesn't want to come off real easy. All right, so this means we're going to have to take the old hammer and a Wonder Bar, and I bet I can just pry this thing out of there. Let's give it a whirl. Oh, yes. Got it. Okay. There we go. Now I can lift it out. Okay. Oh, and it's still in one piece. Okay. Woo! Might have to take the hat off for this. Okay, it's under the wires, then just drag it. Okay, I can do this. Now just gotta lift it up over the rocks and then onto its bed, so to speak. Oh, and you just gotta take this real slow and easy. Okay, over the rocks. You can do this. All right, as I can. Oh. There we go. It's on a rock. Oh, gosh. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's heavy. That's not good. I can do this. It's just gotta take it a little slowly and then, you know, we'll get it. All right. This is perfect. Almost there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoa! It wants to fall forward, but, you know, I'm gonna just come over here. Dang. Where's that boyfriend when you need him? All right, here we go. Got it. Okay. Okay, got that put to bed. Now, I guess it's time to put this giant between the sheets. All right, so here we go. I've got my knee pad, which is just perfect, you know, for whenever you need to be on your knees for a long period of time. All right, and then, of course, we've got our gloves, and you should always wear gloves. It's very important to protect yourself. So let's get to it. Just gonna want to put a little bit of water in the bucket, and then a little bit of flour in the bucket. Okay, then let's mix it up. I'm gonna use my whisk to get it started, and then I'm just gonna put my hands in it because I'm a hands-on girl. Now let's just take some newspaper. At least I'm going to start the first layer out with newspaper, I think. And let's test this out with different sizes. Okay, probably larger the better. At least that's what I've heard. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in. All right. There we go. I want to get this thing nice and wet, okay? But I want it to hold its shape. So then we're going to take this paper all loaded up, and I'm just going to stick it to the bunny. Oh, this is a sloppy performance, but I'm sure with a little practice, I'll perfect my skills. Okay, but you know what? I'm having a little bit of a difficult time dipping my paper in the bucket. So what I've decided to do is put it in a tray. Okay, so here I've got this tray. Let's put a little more. Perfect. Okay, and that way my paper can stay flat, and I think we can move this on a little bit faster. All right. Let's go to it. So you know this is my first time. And because of that, I've learned a few things, okay? And one of them is it's probably best if you start just a little bit smaller, okay, with your first project. And also with the paper, you're going to want to start small. All right, so I'm just going to use these long skinny strips. And you're just going to be able to manage this much, much better. All right. So here we go. And we'll work our way up to the big stuff. I just want the paper wet, okay? And enough so you can keep its shape, all right? And then we're gonna apply it. And I think it's a good idea to start at the top and work our way down. And that's what I'm gonna do here. Okay, that was about the last piece of newspaper I have right there, so I know exactly where I can get a little more material for my bunny skin. Oh, here we go. It's mail time. Okay, look, I've got some more junk mail. This is going to be absolutely perfect for my bunny skin. Okay, so let's go finish them up. So, you know, again, this is a first time for me. So I'm learning a few things as I go along, okay? Just keep practicing, and I'm getting better and better. So I'm going to take this paper all loaded up and stick it to the bunny. Just keep overlaying the layers, and I'll be done in no time. I've been working this jackrabbit all night long. I'm about ready for a bunny nap. Okay, but we're down to the last piece. Perfect. Okay. Got that on. Okay. Oh, but he's a little bit soft. So I think I'm going to have to take a bunny nap, let this dry, and I'm going to come back and stiffen this up. Yes, here I am mixing up my stucco. Okay, and you got to make sure you wear a mask so you don't breathe in the dust, all right? Okay, this is just wonderful. They're mixing it up to a perfect consistency, they say. I'm just following the instructions on the package. Because, you know, I've never done this before, but I like trying new things. Get yourself in all sorts of crazy positions that way. Okay. So now that this is all mixed up, we're ready to just lay it on. All right, here we go. Okay, I've got a batch mixed up. Now, they say that you're supposed to use a hawk and a trowel to spread this on. Okay, but my surface isn't flat like a house, so I think that I'm just going to use my fingers. Okay, just kind of spread it on and massage this bunny. All right, and it's going to be a lot more fun, I think, don't you? Okay. Got the first coat done, okay, and that was just like the scratch coat. Simply means I played a little rough with the bunny, okay? And now, what they say is that we have to keep the surface, nice and moist. All right, and that way, it's going to be rock hard for the long haul. Oh, yes, I'm so excited because now I finally get to finish off the giant rabbit. Okay, so we're going to put on another layer of stucco. And I figured since last time I was kind of mixing the stuff in the bucket, you know, and that was a lot of work. And I had to do many, many, many bucket loads. So I think I'm going to mix it in the wheelbarrow this time, like a little larger load. So let's get started, and I'm going to put the water in the wheelbarrow, and then we'll add the stucco. Well, it looks like I've worked this up. I'm about ready to jump in. All right, here we go. Now all I need to do is put a little in the bucket, okay? And then I can just, okay, put this up to the rabbit, okay? And we're ready to spread it on. Except, okay. Just like any good project like this, you got to work wet on wet. I mean, everything slides a little easier that way. And then I'm ready to play in the mud. Okay, I'm so excited because we're going to be doing some painting. And we're going to first start with a primer. And this is going to be so much fun because, you know, what the primer does, it kind of just seals the whole relationship. All right, so first I'm going to get started, and I'm just going to simply put this all over my rabbit. Woo! Oh, that was fast. But I'm sure the next go-around will make it last a little bit longer. All right. Oh, but look! I have a white rabbit. Kind of feel like Alice in Wonderland. And you know, I am waking up from this dream, but I don't want a white rabbit. I think my rabbit is going to be something a little bit different, so let's do it again. Woo! Here we go. Okay. That was fun. A little bit more work that time. Okay. It's pink! Can you imagine that? Okay, I love the pink, but actually it's not quite what we're looking for here. So I'm going to go ahead and put on a little old brown glaze. Okay, and warm this thing up a bit and give my bunny a little sponge bath, okay, and make him a little more masculine. Oh, yes. Okay, got that done. Now, let's dress him up a little bit. I got my jackrabbit all done. Imagine that. He started out like this, and look what I got. It's got real big. It's so exciting. And did you notice the little paw up thing? Oh, it's kind of like a lucky rabbit's foot. They say we make our own luck, so I just kind of put it up there. Okay, thought that if I did that with my rabbit, that it would be bringing me good luck. And the old feng shui thing, bringing it in from the east, you know? All that positive love and light. Okay, so I'm sure that I'm going to be bringing in a lot of good luck, just like that Chinese good luck cat, you know?